me loud and clear? If yes, give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, guys, good morning to you. Right, you can see that I'm in my my so-called pajamas. You can see that that's how busy I was since 5 a.m. this morning. My goodness, I slept at 2:30. By 4:45, I'm already up. So I only slept like for 2+ hours, and from 5 a.m. I've been non-stop replying people. Yeah, non-stop replying. Yes, people ask me as early as 5 a.m. Cal, what should we be doing today? What can we do today? And so forth. Until now. Yes, until now, you see. Oh gosh, have I taken my breakfast yet? Yeah, in a bit. I took some. Luckily, my wife really understands me very well. She get me some breakfast and keep me very fresh with a lot of fruits and stuff. All right. Good morning to all of you guys. Morning to you, Lian, Maurice, Janet, Daniel, Chiha, Louis, Kinwa, Norman, Leslie, Terry, yes, Sui Seng, and Susan. All right, Maurice, I see you here. Good. I'll be covering a bit of Bitcoin later. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting for you. All right, guys, once again, good morning to you. This is Cal, and I'm going to go right now live into our our regular MAO. Now, MAO, it stands for Market Analysis and Outlook, because I know that today some people from overseas are here listening to me. I thank you so much for that, and apology for starting late because I have so much information to share with you guys. Okay, so first of all, is that market analysis outlook, right, is whereby I will look at the market, study for you, research it for you, and then share with you what to look out for and how to make money from the market. And I don't charge you a single cent over here because I just want you to make money. Because when you make money from the market, then you have the money to come for my class. So it's a very simple thing. I let you make money first. Then after that itself, you have money, you come for my course, which is paid by the market now. And because you learn from me, you will know what to do and you can make more money on your own. So isn't that a great idea? Is that really, rather than I as a trainer telling you what I've done before, how much money have I made and stuff like that, why don't I just simply let you make money first? And then when you make the money from the market, then you come for my course. Doesn't that make more sense? If you think that whatever I just said makes sense, right, can you key the word makes sense over here as well, all right? Just key here. Okay, because I think that this way is, people go for previews, they get sold by the trainer, how much he made and stuff. But to me, if I'm a course participant or preview goer, I sit over there and you are a millionaire trader and trainer, so what? To me, so what? The point is this, can you make me rich? Can you make me successful? Can you let me make some money first? So I think that this is what everybody wants. So rather than I keep on harping on the point that come from my preview, right, I'd rather let you make the money first. Okay, anyway, I have just made a lot of people happy this morning. Yes, I made a lot of people happy this morning. Some make as much as 50,000. Some made as much as 80,000. I know one individual made $120,000 during this period of time. Oh my goodness, really is mind-blowing. Really is really mind-blowing, guys. I really congratulate you guys for making the effort to listen to today's MAO. All right. So as the same thing again, I will never shortchange you. I will do my best to give you my very best during my MAO. Let's go right now. Okay, let's go. Hey, what's my button? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, am I tired? I'm absolutely tired. Not because that I didn't sleep. It's because when you have I have this burden on me for 31,411 for the Dow Jones for such a long time. So finally, when it actually hit the level, right, I was not jumping with joy of the money made. It's more like the point of like, oh, finally I can relax a little bit. That the tension is so heavy now that my neck is very stiff. Okay, once again, today's the 13th of May, Friday. Coincidentally, it's Friday the 13th. Now, I may not be always right. That's for sure. No trainer in the world can be always right. Recently, I heard one particular friend telling me this. One trainer claimed that he knows all. Wow, okay, I can't do that. I will never be able to do that. I can't know everything, and I don't think there is any way appropriate to actually claim that you know everything, because I think only God himself will know that. Okay, we are still human beings. We are prone to errors and mistakes and stuff. So to me, anyone can claim he's the king of the world, but for me, it's all right. I rather tell you that I'm not always right. But very fortunately, the Dow Jones really came down to 31,411. And even incredibly now, it's bouncing above it now. And now it's trading like much higher. So all these were all in line in a script that we mentioned, because we said that, right, if the Dow Jones do come down, it will come down to 31,411. And if it doesn't stay below it itself, it will naturally rebound. And seemingly it's all happening. So we'll cover a lot of what Jerome Powell has to say regarding of the economy. And then, of course, we know that what happened to Tether and this Luna, my goodness, is really a big problem. This could be actually a catalyst that may spark a big bear movement in a shorter period of time. Yeah. And of course, I already tell you, Apple is in a very dangerous position. I told you that 138 US dollar will be a good buy. And yesterday it came down to 140 before rebounding. All right. So we'll cover a lot of things today. So stay tuned, everybody. Let's go. Right. Disclaimer apply as usual, my friends. No matter how, I must always go through this particular slide because nothing is 100%. Okay. I mean, if someone tell you that you're going to be a winner and always make money, it's all right. Seriously, I cannot buy that. And I think that the guy may have a bit of problem, okay, a bit of egoistic thingy, okay, in my opinion. Okay, so for me itself, it's very simple, my friends. All I can say is this. Okay, if you are good in trading, right, let your result shows guide people and let them make money first. That's how I see it from my perspective. Okay, now of course today the first joke of the day. All right, I think I'm gonna cover that one. I think there's some error. Okay, right. Okay, so today is the Friday the 13th. Hey, okay, now Friday the 13th. When you see this particular date itself, right? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Friday 13th. When you see this day and this date and this day, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Come, everybody, key in right now. Now, for those who are joining the MAO for the first time. My MAO is very interactive. I mean, I love to turn on the volume so that you can talk to me. But of course, once we turn on the volume, it's chaotic, right? So this is only one-way traffic, but the only way is that we correspond through your typing. So you type to me, I look at it, I'll read it off, okay? All right. Someone asked me, so today am I long in the market? Yes, today I'm long in the market. I repeat, today I'm long in the market. Today, I am long in the market. Of course, it will be like under how high. I mean, if you reach a certain level, I'll just take profit and go. Yeah. Okay, what do you have there? Okay, the first one is the movie. Yay, same. Kifi, I also think of that. To me, Friday the 13th is the movie that really very straight away. Danger, say quinoa. Susan say be careful. A tragedy day. Okay, Nelson. All right. Well, I think that the first thing that comes to my mind when I thought of Friday the 13th is a movie. So I think that the movie marketing must have done a brilliant job. But of course, if you follow the movie sequel, right, you will know that, right, the murderer got a little bit more and more sinister along the way, which I'm not very comfortable. Honestly, I watched the second sequel, I stopped watching already because I don't really like killing, not my cup of tea. All right, so just in case, just for the sake of trivia, now Friday the 13th is considered an unlucky day in the Western superstition. It occurs when the 13th day of the month of the Georgian calendar falls on a Friday, which happens at least once a year, all right? But of course, we all know that actually, mathematically, it happens about 2 to 3 times a year. So, okay, it was because of a tragedy that really happened in a way. So, a lot of stories, a lot of urban legend, but at the end of the day, is this definitely itself, right? All I can say is Friday the 13th is meant to be bad. But I went through the stock market chart. It seems that almost all the Friday the 13th, the market is up. All right, it seems like it's like that. Jason coming soon, yeah. Oh, Judy, your 2 kids born Friday the 13th. Wow, oh my God, same day. Excellent, man. I'm sure it's not, not the cesarean, right? Wow, fantastic. Good days, definitely good days in my opinion. Yeah. Okay, even like number 4 is all right. Actually, number 4 is a good day good thing for me also. Okay, all right. So today is Friday the 13th, and I say statistically and seasonal pattern shows that the market is up. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Now, of course, the joke of the day is this. Now today, my wife is cheating on me. My kids hate my guts, and the IRS with income tax. Yeah. is seizing all my asset. But I mean, this guy just lamenting his unhappiness or his so-called bad luck. But this guy just replied him, oh, well, I'm long in crypto. And the guy like, oh, gosh. Now, what happened? If you don't know, right? Oh, my God, that means you're really under the rock today. Do you know that, right, there's this cryptocurrency called Luna. It's now almost worthless. Now, this counter was $100, just a couple of days ago. And today is almost worthless. It's 0.000000 something. It's ridiculous, my goodness. All right, it is really crazy. And of course, right, this has created even the biggest stable coin. Stable coin is supposed to be stable. And if it's not stable to begin with, it's not going to be good at all. So that is a problem, guys. This is the problem because there's too much burning of the cryptocurrency that they are pegging on one another. So when one goes wrong, the rest goes wrong together at the same time. It's just this 赤壁之战. Right, the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, that this particular scene whereby the ships are put together, when the fire came, it just burned everything. So logically speaking, it's something like that's happening right now. And of course, is this the end? I'm so sorry. I don't think this is the end. In fact, I think this is only just the beginning. So that's the reason why I've been answering a lot of people regarding this. I'm not a crypto expert here. I'm not at all. But because of what I've been reading, I realized that this is crazy. And of course, $200 billion was erased in a single day because of the selling intensified. Now, the crypto space selling is how you may say, Kel, what do you do with me? Nothing, right? Yes, it's got nothing to do with you. But you must understand the last 2.5 years, a lot of people went in to buy crypto. They've been doing a lot of pancake stacking. They've been doing a lot of stacking. And all these are hit yesterday. Everything was hit yesterday. So even like the one that we like a lot, Cardano, right? This particular coin is like below 40 cents right now. Things like that. So all these things is like, a catastrophe for the crypto space. And of course, I was warning my friend about NFT. I said that, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, he was trying to ask me to buy. I said, no, I think I told him blatantly, I said that the NFT market will crash. And obviously it happened, yeah. So all this is happening right now. So but again, what to do with me, right? Yes, again, companies own it. So MicroStrategy owns lots of Bitcoin. Tesla owns some Bitcoin. PayPal owns some Bitcoin. And in fact, El Salvador, a country, owns Bitcoin. So of course, if the Bitcoin continue to fall, you will lose a lot of money. So there's a lot of people was being hit yesterday. So it was bloodbath, carnage, insanity. All right, I lost my life saving. All right, so 1 Terra Luna cryptocurrency holder basically lost everything. All right. So of course, in the internet, we have a lot of information coming in every angle. Some are right, some are wrong, some are very skeptical. But the point is this: to lose about 100% in a single 2-3 days movement is ridiculous. And of course, this is crazy. Like people lost 60,000, 100,000 in just a couple of days. And the worst part is you can't even cut loss. That means that if the price is coming down very fast, you can at least have the option to cut loss, at least not so bad. But because Binance actually stopped the transaction, right? And straight away, oh my goodness, I received the news from my brother Yao Tong about 3 days ago when he sent me the Binance thing, and immediately when I checked the Binance site, oh my goodness, thing was just really collapsing. And the worst thing that you cannot do anything, you just keep on getting burned. All right, so some people really, put so much money, they reinvested and made money. So you see, like this particular person itself, right? He used 15,000 to make about $340,000. That's amazing. But because of that, it's so amazing, right? When it happens, right, it go down so fast itself. Now, Federal Reserve already said they will do their best to really reduce inflation. And one thing about inflation is asset appreciation. And asset appreciation itself, one of them is cryptocurrency space. So I'm not even half surprised because you remember Janet Yellen already warned long time ago about this cryptocurrency space. This Jerome Powell also gave warning. So in a way, they already gave warning. So it wasn't something that is new. So even say you would point a finger at Federal Reserve, right? I'm so sorry, nothing can be done. So now the thing is, there's so many people now going on forums and they're losing money really very bad. Some of them really have to, they're using the money for down payment. They can't pay right now. And some lose even $500,000. Oh my goodness, okay? So would this cause a repercussion? Definitely, it will cause a repercussion. There will be mortgage repayment problem, and this will just continue, all right? This will just continue. So with this ongoing right now, right, you can see even the top fund managers also got hit. This is a bit ridiculous. Fund manager getting hit. So I mean, you talk about retailer getting hit, I can still buy you because retailer, not the most professional people. If they get hit itself, right, sometimes itself no choice. because they are working and they are busy and stuff like that. But the thing is this, now Bill Miller, all right, he has to sell some Bitcoin. Okay, he sells some Bitcoin, but of course for margin calls. Oh my God. Okay, so I warn you guys there will be margin call coming in, and this is starting now. So the question is this: he actually, right? He sold some stuff to make margin call, but it's just a particular thing. So, but the thing is that he said he started buying at $200 to $300. Okay, that's a pretty good deal. But of course, you must understand that if he had bought 200, 300 now at a higher price, he had bought more, right? So apparently, I remember this particular article I covered on him that he actually owns about half of his portfolio, right? Half of it was cryptocurrency. I was very confident, and then I did say that back then. I said that putting half is really ridiculous. It's very dangerous. And I did say that if he make it, he will be a very rich man. But if the thing fail, well, he'll be quite poor. So in a way, you can see that even the boys himself, so experienced, also got hit. All right. So SoftBank Masashi's son also got hit. So apparently now, right, his SoftBank lost $25 billion amid the crashing tech sell-off. So again, what does it tell you guys? You know, everybody can go to the same classroom and study the same thing. But you notice that still some people will excel better in academic and then they do well in life. But it doesn't mean that you are very good in your studies, you do very well, you're a scholar, you will excel also in the stock market or investment field. You can see that, right? Things can just go all wrong, all right? So this is what is happening right now. Even fund managers get margin call. So another thing is this, remember, okay? Remember I shared this with you. Oops, sorry. Okay, by the way, I'm going to show you to you now the Dow Jones is going up all the way, and I've just taken some profit, moments ago. This morning we went in to buy somewhere around here and added here because this is what we know, and of course now we have triggered KTR +3. So guys, while you're waiting for me to come to this segment here, I already mentioned to you I already booked some profit here already, TP'd some already. So please take some profit right now, Ken. Okay, now it may go higher, but I'm just telling you I've taken some profit right now. Yeah, okay, take note. Yeah, okay. Because I'm receiving so much messages on the side asking me have I take profit yet, so myself I just go live to tell you that. Okay, would it be better? Okay, all right. So the thing is this: why am I calling for buy? Because 3 days ago when we were doing MAO, right, the fear and greed index was at 23, and I was just telling you guys that 23 is somewhere pretty near for a buy soon. Okay, a pretty near to buy soon. Remember? All right, indeed, Nelson. I also think that, right, the government regulator will come in to claim the crypto. Yeah, it will come in very soon. So 3 days ago, I was telling you that the fear greed indicator itself, right, is actually near at 23, right? You can see on the screen, right, not to bluff you, yeah, you can see that 3 days ago, this was here on the 10th of May, sorry, right, was at 23. So I did say that, right? What did I say? I said that if this index can go down further to about 13, right, then I will look to buy. Remember, for those who remember that I said when you go to 13, then I will look to buy. How many of you remember? If you remember that I said that, key the word REM right now. Okay, fantastic. So Terry, Kinhua, Sharif, Leanne, Suzanne, Joseph. All right, Louis, all remember that, right? Sweet Sing, all remember. Excellent. Okay, so remember, yeah? Okay, so because of that, I said already it will. Okay, that's why I shared this with you. I said that the last time we see it was back in 2021, September the 20th, whereby the low was 12. So I say that I give and take, 12, 13 can be a good number, and I purposely draw this for you, correct? Yeah, and that was 10th of May. And now the thing is this. Wow, look at it, my friends. Look at it. Okay, oops, sorry. Look at it. Now it's at 6. Oh my goodness, it has 6 as of this today. 6. Oh my God. So that's the reason why I'm confidently telling you that I will be, or I'm actually about. It's a time to buy. Yeah, it's a time to buy. So it's time to buy gold. Now, why I say gold? Because if cryptocurrency space is being hit, so naturally the fund will go somewhere, and the one that's technically not up yet will be gold. Yeah, that's one reason for that. Number two, of course, we do know that with the things is unstable right now, to buy some gold will make some sense too. All right. Okay, so buying gold is one of them, and of course, look at it. Now we are at a new level, all new level. My goodness, 7, 6. My goodness. So that's the reason why I'm calling for buy right now. That's why I'm calling for buy right now. Yeah, I say buy. Okay, you heard me loud and clear. Buy. Okay, buy. Yeah. Oops, write it down in English here. Buy equity. Okay. Now the thing is this: buy equity. Is it going to be long term? Nope, it's not for long term. It's basically for temporary. It's just for now. Okay. What I mean by for now? Meaning, right? I'm saying that right. This buy itself is not going to be long term. This is going to be just a short term thingy, because you must understand that the situation is that nothing have changed at all. Nothing have changed at all right now. The market is still very uncertain, right? The market is still not ready yet. So that means that you do not expect the market to rebound from here, go all the way up. It won't work this way, okay? So it's good to buy cheap right now before the European comes in, before the American comes in. You can buy right now so that you can actually take advantage of that, okay? All right. Okay, now I did the extra thing because now the CNN Fear and Greed Index, they don't show you the 3 years data. So fortunately, I managed to dig it out for you. You can see that right now, right, compared to 2018 to 2019 to today itself, right, you can take a look right now that we are now, this so-called 6 and 7 is definitely the lowest in the last 3 years, last 4 years, sorry. So it is the lowest now for us. So without a doubt, it's all right. It makes a lot of sense to jump in today to buy it cheap. Yes, to jump in today to buy it cheap. Okay, so you have never seen such a low level, right? So it's the time to buy. Now, of course, what to buy indices is the best bet. It's easier to to use it. But you're gonna buy some stocks as well, right? You can try Apple, Microsoft, all these counter, because those of them all hit my technical level already. Okay, all right. So look to buy, yeah. All right. So now the thing is this is why it's a joke here itself. Is that right? When the market is down by 5%, people just don't bother. Down by 15%, the cat just don't bother. Down by 25%, the cat also don't bother, because it's like But if the market even just go up by 0.1%, the cat will wake up. All right, it's just a funny thing, but I can tell you this. This morning, I went through some of the forums in Singapore, and I was just looking at it, and a lot of people calling for sell today. And again, when I see such thing as well, right, and I see the chart this morning, I know that these people want to sell, or they will be selling, and the market is going up right now. I'll be buying. Simple as that. So if today, if the market do recover, then of course I'm quite sure Monday morning, Tuesday, people are calling for buy and stuff like that, right? Then we will observing the market closer. If the market continue to go higher, we just ride the wave up. But if the market doesn't move up anymore, and that means that today could be just a dead cat rebound, then yeah, we'll just need to do whatever we need to do, yeah, as usual. All right. So why am I happy this morning? Obviously, you know, right, on this day, all right, on the 24th of April, we had an event, and I was just saying out loud, I said that the Dow Jones will likely be coming down. Now, you must understand, at the point when this was happening, okay, the Dow Jones was trading, okay, was trading at 35,000 when this was mentioned. The Dow was trading at 35,000, okay? So when I was saying that the Dow Jones will go down to this point itself, right, going down to 31,411, right, I can tell you this straight away. My team members, my friends was calling me and say, Cal, can you don't be such a crazy guy? Don't you know that the whole world is calling for buy and you're calling for sell? I say, okay, but the thing is this, I still stand on my front. I believe that it will come down, and I gave the verdict is that it will come down by this July 2022. So the thing is this, when we are having that, okay, right, to show you that this is really true, I actually contacted our designer Elise, a very beautiful, nice lady. I told her, say that, okay, Elise, I need a doomsday poster. I share with her that, right, this is the timing, the date, and it's only for students only. I only say it's only students only. I even tell her to use the sun and the doomsday field. So you see, I really did it. And I want to show it to you that it was done on the April the 18th. So this idea already was in my mind for a couple of days. And then when I felt that the timing is there at 35,000, I tell my our designer to do that itself. So you must understand from 18th of April, the sharing was 30th of April, right? Yeah, indeed. So after that, right, on the 24th of April, we actually had the event, remember, for students and friends. On the 24th of April, we had that event, and of course, more than 100 people attended. And I explained to you guys how and why I believe that the Dow Jones is going to go down. And of course, what was amazing is I even continue to do support on the May the 3rd with all of you online watching this, and of course, you guys coming in and sign up at one into the channel. So you can see that it was not only just like, whoa, out of nowhere, I do something here and then hope for the best. You know, some people, they just say something and hope for the best. Not for me. I will really do a lot of things and make sure that I give you everything. So from the very beginning of what it is to explaining and all this material, it came with a journey, put this way. So of course, did this journey pays off? Well, I think it paid off rather handsomely. You can see right here, right now, that okay, we continue to do even this. Last night at about 11:30 p.m., right, I made all of my students to be online with me. And of course, we talked about the market and was just telling them what I'm seeing in the market front. And I mentioned to them that, right, it will be very near to a buy soon because there will be a push down to trigger our technical point. I did say that likely it's Monday, but it happened yesterday. So you can see that this is continuation of support. You can see on the date, it's actually yesterday's date, 12th of May, yesterday's date, okay, at the bottom here. So, okay, so what happened now? Of course, you want to know, right, how's the result, right? Obviously, well, fantastic. Our market really came down. So yesterday, when we saw the Dow Jones, right, we saw a star and star. We know that the market most likely is going to go down further, okay? And of course, when the market came down all the way, right, it came down twice, you know, teasing us, not coming down, right? I just stay on. And of course, when the market came down at this particular point, we really go for the short. And wow, look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh my goodness. All right, we have profited it handsomely when the market reached 31,411. Sharif, which broker are we using? Aren't you our student? You should know, right? Okay, all right. So the Dow Jones really came down all the way and touched our technical point. Now it did went lower, but we noticed that a bomb appeared at the bottom. Now when you see a bomb at the bottom, right, something is wrong already. That means that the market may be turning up soon. And of course, when we saw the KSI actually turning green, we know that the boys are coming in, and this is a KSI jump at the same time. So with the KSI jump, KSI turning green, and a bomb is there, buy. Yes, that's the reason why. And look at it, my God, the Dow Jones just basically followed our cue and basically bottom out 400 points from that point onwards. This is really crazy because this bomb is all available on all the TWB Premier Students platform. So as long as you have the platform and you were there at the moment itself, right? Oh my goodness. So when the crazy app is ready, that will be crazy because why? That means that you can set the alarm, and if the alarm really goes, that means that you will be waking up in the middle of the night and be trading the market. How crazy can this be? All right, so what happened? Oh my God, look at it. All right, very good profit was made. All right, now this profit was made, and this like $4,900 US. Now, of course, this journey did not like, one-way traffic and make money from the very beginning. No, we actually have 3 losses at the starting point. Yes, we had 3 losses: $715, $693, and $676. So the total losses we accumulated was $2,084. But because we are still very adamant with this particular direction, we held on, and with 4,900 minus off 2,084, we have made about $2,816 with a capital of 10,000, and we only reached about 700. So which means that, right, a 10K invest capital itself, right, has yielded us 28% ROI in a matter of less than what, 2 weeks? All right, guys, definitely it's a spot on call. Can I ask you guys to key Cal spot on for me? All right, just for my own sake itself. I know it's like self-glorifying myself, but I still want you guys to, give me this validation here, because, to prepare this call is not easy. First of all, a lot of personal mental stress. Number two is, right, it was actually, this call was made on the 24th of April in a very big event. So it was really a slap in the face if I get it wrong. Third of all, it's all right, but because I'm so confident, I did so much research, I do a lot of studies, even I read through a lot of meteorology reports just to get myself, in the same direction here. And last but not least, I've written down a lot of information of how do we do risk management to make sure that the risk itself is actually within control. So with all these things was mentioned and multiple videos was done and a lot of writing here, I'm very happy that students are really making money. Really, students are making money. I'm very, very happy with that itself. Really, a lot of students are making money. I'll show you in a short moment time. And of course, right, this was me at 2 a.m. last night. My puffed eyes, I'm very tired, but I still continue to type to make sure that I can deliver messages like this to my students so that, right, they can actually benefit from it. So let me show you now live. Okay, this is what I did. Okay, guys. Okay, so I actually, basically, right, I basically, after the thing is over, after we share, I continue to write key things about what to look out for, what's the target, what number. If it comes down, it's better take profit. I keep on reminding you guys as a summary. And then of course, when it hit the target level, right, it was at 1:43 a.m. I'm actually doing this. Of course, I'm actually excited though. Then of course, I continue to share with you what to do. I gave you the chart point. I said this, that if the Dow broke, it think 31,411. All right, if it goes below, it may go down to 29,562, but if it doesn't go below, it will go back higher. So I even write down in great detail what can we do, phase 1 and phase 2, and that was at 2:31 a.m. Then after that, it's all right, I continue to write down and stuff, of course, okay? So guys, this is really a very, very committed trainer in Singapore. And of course, did students make money? Yes, they made money. They made so much money. This is from students making the money. They made money. They tell me this. You can see that these are all done by students because you can see I set their names and picture because I try to respect them. But you can see I actually wrote back them every single messages come in. I'll write back to them. It's not about how much money they make that I emphasize. Some trainers, if they see some student make like $10, $20, they just don't bother, right? For me, it's every dollar, every cent a student make, I will reply. I will reply. And even I can tell you this, that $22 can buy 5 bowls of wonton mee for their family members. All right, so you can see that I really, really will reply every single message. And of course, many of them are very happy with that. They keep on sending me and they are really impressed with the system. So guys, again, I know that this morning itself, I still got at least 50 messages I haven't replied yet. I'm so sorry. You can see I got so many messages, right? I haven't even replied yet itself. Look at it. So I will reply them very soon. I will reply them once after MAO, okay? So thank you guys once again. I really thank you. And of course, when I actually send this to Yao Dong, right, he's so happy and he really, really gave me the thumbs up. I mean, Yao Dong to me is just not a celebrity. He's a big brother to me, okay? And when he actually, stand by me throughout this whole thing itself, right? It really touched me. And I felt that, right, a lot of people misunderstand celebrity. But of course, some celebrity may have some air, but at least for our brother Yao Dong, our TWB alumni, right, he's absolutely incredible. He really, really cares for me a lot. And there's no money involved. He really cares for me as a friend, as a brother. So that's why, I believe that the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. So guys, can you do me a favor? If you can you just put all the likes and love now and just send it out so that I can show Yao Dong that, I want to thank him for all the support all this while. Of course, many of you also supported me, but I just want you guys to do me a little favor to do it live right now and sending all the emoticons to show to Yao Dong that, right, okay, thank you. Right, just to show it to brother Yao Dong, right, for thanking him for all the love and trust he gave to me during this period of time. He is really, really amazing guy. You know, he's very, very nice. And even at 1 a.m., he still replies to my messages because that's the trader, you see. Thank you for all the love and likes. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate that. You guys are wonderful. You guys are amazing. Really, thank you for that. All right, thank you. Yeah, I can do this way, yeah? So thank you guys once again for all the lovely spot-on messages for me. And also thank you, Brother Yao Dong, for really standing by with me itself throughout this period. All right, thank you very, very much. Really, really appreciate that. All right, thank you guys once again. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. Okay, thank you very, very much. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. Let's continue. All right. So with that, it's all right. The thing is this, we were spot on with our USA economic calls. I said that the CPI data will be higher. It did went higher. I mentioned that the jobless claim will be higher. It also happened. So which means that we are not out of the woods yet at all. The market will have a lot more room to go down. I'm seriously telling you there are more room to go down. So be very careful, all right? Okay, so next week is not a heavy week. We have the core retail sales, which I think that it will be down. Now, do note that the last one was 1.4%. This time around, the forecast is 0.3. Oh my God. Now, if the retail sale goes down to 0.1, now we have a problem, okay? That means that the market may enter this thing called stagflation already, because if the inflation continues to stay up, right, and the growth is not there, then we have a problem. We have a massive, massive problem. So traders, you have to watch out for next week, yeah? Okay. Now, of course, the next thing is this, the existing home sales. Now, we have already seen some rumors. Now, I think that this particular property agent turned trainer guy called Kevin, all right, popular with 1.3 million subscriber. He already mentioned that, right, the home sales in America is actually going downwards. The home sales is actually going downwards. So, which means that, right, more and more people are feeling the heat. And with that happening, right, there will be repercussion. It is like that. So that's the reason why I cannot deny that we may not be able to see the low yet. We may see a bottom, but not the bottom, yeah? Not the bottom. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Kai, all the way from Germany. Kai, thank you very much. Thank you, Judy, Janet, Sui-Sing, everybody itself. Thank you very much. So, of course, this is the Dow Jones. I got it wrong. This is the wrong one. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so the Dow actually fell for the 6 straight days in a row, and today is Friday, so I kind of believe there'll be a technical rebound. So again, once the trader failed to find their footing, and at one stage itself, the Dow was up, right? But after that, the Dow just gave way and fell 500 points. Wow. So even you say in a bear market, there's rallies within a band that can be very sharp, which I totally agree. We saw that a couple of times. So at least now the short term that we might be oversold. I kind of agree and disagree. Agree as in yes, there will be short rallies because of that, but the rally will not stay too long. Yeah, I don't think it will be too long. So you can see right now, this is what was happened. The market was down initially, then it shoot up, then it came down, it shoot up again. This is where the short rallies are. Yeah, the very short rallies are. So I believe that we may see a temporary bottom to yesterday to today. Yeah, I think that will happen. Okay, and of course, right. There is some desperate move right now. Some people are just punting into like some very badly hit counter like AMC, GMD. They are punting a lot in these counters so that they hope that when the market rebound, right, the percentage gain is fantastic. I know that some of the small caps now, there are some funds buying in, but I just find it's very dangerous. Now, Apple, I told you before, right? Apple really is a very important counter. This Apple now has lost its #1 most valuable holding company to this Aramco because of the market shares, yeah? So all these information that you must take note. Okay, I'll talk about this later. All right, now it's been a long time I talk about our indicator, so decided today I want to share some time with you how indicator works, okay? So you can see our indicator, this is the Dow Jones, right? Now, yesterday, we all know that the KSI was red in color, but it's a downtick. Downtick means that, right, the market itself, the selling is near the bottom, near bottoming out. So, but then because KSI is red, the market will still come down. Now, with the MA200, MA30, and MLP all against it, that's why when the market opened, it went down first. But because of the KSI downtick rate, the market will find a base. And once the market finds a base, it will rebound from there. And that was what actually happened yesterday. Let's take a look. So yesterday, the market, once it goes below OP, CCYR, yellow turns to red, it was a sell. So the market really came down. But once it hit the pivot, you notice that it stopped there brilliantly, as if they know the number is there, and the market rebounded. But failing to stay above OP was a very, very bad thing to happen. And when the market smashed below the pivot too, my God, look at it. It went all the way down. But what was incredible was a bomb was there at the bottom here. And when a bomb is there, we just need to draw two lines. And if the market finds support, color change from red to yellow, and the KSI turning green, I mean, the boys are coming in, straight away, it was a buy. So you can see very simple. As long as we follow the system, follow the colors, you will naturally know what to do, where to buy, where to sell. This is really crazy stuff. All right. Wow, 103 people today. Thank you very much. That's a lot of people for today. All right. Now, of course, for us to get 100 plus people itself is a lot of people because most people read after the market or watch the MAO after market. Okay. So thank you so much for the kind support there. Thank you. All right. Now, this is gold. Now, this is crazy. Because when gold opened, right, the opening price was at pivot 1 at 1852. Then a student asked me, Kel, if gold go down, right, how low will gold go? And you know what I tell the student? I say that if the gold is to go down, it will go to 1821. So the student was asking me, how the hell you know 1821? I mean, like, what number is that? I said that, well, if you look at it on your TWB Premier system, there is a 1821 on the screen, which is pivot 2. So the KSI was red. Although it's a downtick red like the Dow, but I believe that the dollar is going to strengthen, right? And the dollar strengthened yesterday strongly to 104, and that created the gold. So below MA 30, below MA 200, all right, and when it went below MLP, confirmed for sure. So from there itself, it went down all the way. And the crazy part is this, it really rested at 1821. It's pivot to pivot trading. And this is really incredible. I mean, how can a system predict a number before it actually happened? This is really not the first time or the second time, it's a many, many times. So I'm going to ask students this, right? How many times are you amazed by the system in terms of pivot to pivot trading? I mean, yes, since so many times, the TWB system is able to predict pivot to pivot trading. If you actually think it's really amazing, all right, please key the word amazing. If you think that, right, our system itself is amazing, can you key the word amazing for me right now? So you're a student and you've seen this happening so many times that when the market opens here in the morning, right, these two numbers, 1852 and 1821 was already made available on the screen of all the students in the world. That means that you don't need to draw any technical line, you don't need to draw anything at all. This number is already made available on your screen. So once the market do the coloration, which is what we do, color change from yellow to red, you just have to short the market. And when that happens itself, right, if you were to look at a technical point of buyback, the KTR -1, -2, -3 are all the numbers that's already made available for you on this side. And you can see that the market every time goes there will get triggered and rebound as if the market knows the number beforehand. But what was so crazy, look at it, look at it, look at the way it rested there itself. It's as if that the market knows that this is the technical point. So now the thing is this, the gold traded at 1821 yesterday, right? And now it's higher because why? The market had rested enough. That's why now this morning, the gold is going up. Oh my God, it's as simple as that. You just have to follow the chart. Don't think, just follow, really. Thank you guys. Wow, thank you, Kinhua. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Ping Ming. Thank you, Janet, Cheng Kui, Roy, Terry, Lian. Really, TWB is real. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. Thank you, Susan, Serene, Han Yu, Freddie, Allison. Very amazing. All right. Thank you, Hin Chu. Amazing. All the way from Kai, from Germany. All right. So you can see this is really incredible. A lot of students now online. Ridiculous. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Judy. All right. Thank you very, very much, guys. Thank you so much for this. I'm also very impressed with this system. I really think that this system is world beater. Anybody who really see the value of this system, right, will definitely invest this. This is better than Alibaba, better than Tesla, better than anything combined, better than Robinhood. Think about this. Okay. All right. Anyway, I believe that God has a way for me. He has given me a very tough journey the last 10 over years, but I'm sure the 10 over years has groomed me and made me a better man. So I know that, right, this is going to be made available for you guys, and you guys are going to make lots of money. Okay? Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Susing. Thank you. Now let's go to the local. Now for MAO itself, we always cover local and global news, and then after that we go into the technical. Yeah, for those joining us the first time. Now MAO itself usually is 1.5 hours. I know that I'm very chong hey, I talk too long, but I really have this passion to share this with you. Okay. All right. Now first of all, North Korea. Oh my goodness. North Korea reported its first COVID death after 350,000 people sickened with fever. Oh my goodness. Now, Kim Jong-un has already ordered a national lockdown, and he is definitely very concerned, undeniable, all right? So, wow, okay. But the thing is this, you say, North Korea happened, and what happened to me? Well, if you realize that countries that got hit with COVID, right, the people will get a little bit cuckoo sometimes, right? So I just hope that Kim Jong-un stay safe, okay? Because if we go crazy, you know, we just don't want things to happen. And China, oh my God, Shanghai Omicron continue to spread, even though they're trying their best to do the zero COVID policy, but the numbers are still not really going down. And of course, now there are going cases where from this Shanghai to Beijing right now, and it's actually spreading. So of course, if Beijing really locked down, then we are in the China market will get in serious trouble. So now the rumor is still being denied at the moment now. They still say that no, there's no lockdown. I don't think even there's a lockdown, I don't even think it will even be mentioned. Because Beijing cannot lock down. Yeah, I really cannot lock down. That's why Beijing now even curb taxi services. So you can imagine that how bad it is. Okay, all the law enforcement and all the people are looking after and going after people who are, you know, under this thing here itself. Now, very sad. Now, of course, recently, students of mine, have you feel that the Singapore sun is getting a little bit too hot right now? How many of you feel that way? All right. How many of you feel that way that Singapore recently has been getting a bit hot? Okay, anyway, just for trivia again, right? Singapore temperature as of 8th of May was about 30 at the highest. It went to 33, then it went to 34. Then it did pull back, okay, because of there was some rain on the day. But yesterday, it went to 35. My God. And today, we may go higher again. Let's see. Now, of course, you say, Kel, what does... why do you want to talk about this weather? I mean, Singapore naturally is hot, right? And somehow now it's a May, June period, naturally hot. Yes, I understand. But of course, there's a reason. Because I just went to NASA website and then I realized that NASA website says that there is a pretty big solar flare that came out on the recently on the 10th of May on Tuesday. So usually the impact we felt over a few days. So this is actually an X-class flare. X-class flare denotes the most intense flare. All right, so we have mentioned this before to our student, right? One of the reasons why we believe the Dow Jones coming down was because of that. Usually when the flares goes up, right, for some reason itself, right, the stock market just doesn't really perform that well. So that's the reason why I'm sharing this with you, and this is from NASA. So it's not bullshit stuff, it's reality stuff, and then compare with the stock market, yeah? Okay, so what are the information that are we looking at for today? Now, first of all, Jerome Powell now is twisting his words again. He's saying that he can't guarantee a soft landing as the Federal continue to control inflation. Now, I believe that he said that there could be a soft landing and they're looking at soft landing. Suddenly now it becomes another different way. Now, of course, he's still looking at no 75 basis point, which is good because if you do that, you'll panic the market. But still, end of the day, is this inflation is still the rising problem. And I showed you this on 2 days ago during MAO, right? Yesterday. The day before, yeah. I shared with you, right? The current inflation now is 8.2%, right? And the current rate itself is at 1%. It will take a very long time for it to meet together. So that means that inflation will be staying at least for the next 6 months, right? So 6 months, wow, okay, not going to be good. So why is this so? You know that, right? Recently, we know our gasoline prices is going up, remember? And you see that? So now the thing is this, in America, right, someone actually put this sticker on top. Now, per gallon itself is really going, and these are crazy prices right now. A 12 liter is at $59, right? This is really crazy. And of course, if we put on there, Biden did that. So Biden definitely blames the pandemic, blame the Russian, blame everything in the world and says that the inflation is his top priority. But looking at the way he's doing right now, I can't see anything that he's doing right now. Yeah. So of course, if Biden don't get inflation down, his chance of winning the second round is going to be very, very slim chance, very slim, right? So because of that, it's all right. Inflation is something to watch out for. Now, moving away from inflation, Twitter, interesting. Now, 2 days ago, Twitter share went up to $50. In fact, because everybody was very sure that this Elon Musk will buy. And when he says that he's going to do he's not going to do a margin financing, it was even better. That's why the Twitter share went up. But yesterday, Twitter share came back down below $46. Oh my God. Now, $46 to $54 in terms of market cap is $9 billion. So what is happening right now again? So apparently, they are still very concerned that Elon Musk may actually consider to just lose the $1 billion breakup fee by walking out. Because, I mean, for Elon Musk, he worth $220 billion. All right, he can easily make $1 billion from the market. So if you really want to walk this away from this, not going through the whole process, right, it is possible for just $1 billion fine. Okay. All right, and of course, there are many reasons for this, right? The reasons are basically, right? This is like his point is this: there are a lot of ongoing investigation and stuff like that, and also there are also some thinking about what Elon Musk will do with this Twitter and all this reason. So because of that, now the Wall Street felt that this is like a soap opera, and they felt that right, this actually can go much longer than expected. So again. People asking me now for Twitter, I said that you're going to buy cheap, fine. All right. Yeah, indeed, King Hua, it's not the money, but it's more than that itself. So there are a lot of other reasons, but still people are getting concerned right now as usual. All right. Oops, Apple, hold on, yeah. Okay, now I remember telling you guys, Apple is a very important counter. If Apple is down, the whole market was down, and truth be told, Apple was down by 8% over the week, and of course, the entire stock market went down. And hundreds of billions of dollars of tech shares value just evaporated in a way. So because a lot of fund managers bought Apple, right? So I told you before, once the fund managers, the ETFs, buy a lot of Apple. So when the margin call come in through redemption, right, it will be the same repercussion. There will be repercussion. But if let's say the fund management is actually using CFD trading or AKA margin trading, this is going to kick the can even heavier down, right? So that is the reason why you can see that Apple basically, is a very crucial counter in America. So now at the moment, there's still a lot of money in cash form. They are not worried. But of course, the thing is this, Apple is not really hurt by the supply chain issue, even though Tim Cook still say it is. But seemingly, the market don't buy it. They think that there's something wrong with the company. But again, there's no way to pinpoint it. So leave it there. Now, the thing is this, for today, we can see that the volume has surged up recently. So I think that that's a very good sign. Number two is right. Yesterday, Apple really came down to 138. So my forecast was 138.40, right? My goodness, I'm 40 cents away. So I'm actually pretty spot on, yeah? So with the doji potential direction day, I believe that today Apple may go up. So $148 should be the level. Now, 150 is a very important technical point, 150, but it didn't stay above. So I kind of believe that, right, the maximum is 148, and then there could be another round of selling again, okay? That is for Apple. All right, pretty cool to be missed by 40 cents. All right, now, of course, if Apple is down, it will definitely hurt the rest of the counters, right? So definitely now, every FANG stock is now in the bear market as Apple shares topple in the rolling sell-off. Okay, so what happened? So you can see right now, right? Oh my God, if you look at it, this is crazy. Now, Meta, Facebook is now 50% from its all-time high. All right, there are still a lot of people still looking to buy on it and feel that this counter will be up, and they are looking at it it will be up a higher level. Now, I really don't think so. So let's see from there. Second one is Amazon down 43%, and the rating to buy is absolutely high, but okay. So Apple is down by 22%, and the rating is also high. Netflix is very bad. Alphabet is bad, and Microsoft is also bad. All right, and of course for Microsoft, it's like 83% looking for buy. It's the highest among the rest. So this is actually pretty cool, but the upside is about 40%. So 40% of this last closing Still not too bad, about $100 upside. Yeah. Okay, this is how you read it, and this is what the FANG stocks in a bear market. All right. Sorry, yeah, I haven't done my PowerPoint slide too diligently this point. Hold on. But Citigroup says that, right, the current stock valuation has further room to go down. So Citigroup come in and say that there will be more bad news and say that, right, the current yield is not so good, there's some more hawkishness around. And of course, the price to earning ratio is not also good. And because of that, right, the global equity market may also have more selling. So from Citigroup today, they are saying that that's so good. Now, I don't buy into Citigroup analysis. That's the reason why I'm sharing with you. So if Citigroup say it's not time to good buy itself, right, then of course today might be a potential good buy. Okay, that's how I see it from my angle. Yeah. All right. So some alternate market news before we go to the technical side. Let's go. Now, first of all, very important, my friends. I know that I said this, but don't worry. Take note, tomorrow will be my basic class. Yes, if you think that you help me and you really want your friend to join me, tomorrow will be my basic class. Okay, basic class, we don't teach basic stuff. We teach you what is TWB basic. That means that you learn the TWB foundation on the day itself so that you can be a good trader and make money for the next step to go up to the premier level. Now, premier level itself, right, definitely you can see all the stars, the bombs, the BMBs, the what do you call trend, so-called the pivots and stuff that will be available on premier level. My premium level is on the 21st of May. It'll be 2 days plus one more live trading day. Okay, basic is a full day class and a live class for training about a week later. So if you are interested to join us, right, just contact us through Facebook. We will be there to assist you. Okay, once again, 14th or 21st. Okay, two different dates point. Yeah. Okay. All right, so now let's look at the dollar. Now, dollar continue to climb and it's not staying down. Now, the dollar now is 104. Now, look at the RSI reading. You will notice that there's a little bit of divergence right now, but it's a higher peak each time. So with that, I strongly believe the dollar may come down a little bit to 103.50. All right, 103.50 around there, so that it take a breather. And then after that, go up again. Yes, that's how I see it. So that's the reason why buying gold today may not be a bad choice. If the dollar is to depreciate a little bit on profit taking, the gold price will actually go higher. Yeah, gold price may actually go higher because of that. Okay, all right. Just give me a moment, yeah. Okay, so gold price may actually be moving a little bit higher because of that, yeah. Okay. Now the dollar going up is because the yield is still going up. Not really. You look at the yield. The yield has came down from the high of 3.2% now to 2.8%. So it came back to the level I mentioned, right? 2.88. Remember in the last MAO I said that, right? The 10-year yield will pull back to about 2.8% and it's really coming down. So the RSI is also near the so-called 50% power level. So I suspect that the yield will stand around here. So this is not a good sign because now the yield came up, but the stock market also came up at the same time. So if the yield start to come up again, the stock market will be affected. So that's why I say that today's buying could be just temporary. It will not be for the long term because it may actually, the yield may go higher. All right. I don't think the yield will come down to 2.6. I don't think so. Of course, if it come down, be good. So to me, it's that going up to 3.3 to 3.5 will be 3.35, sorry, will be a pretty decent deal. Okay, this is how I calculated that. Okay, all right. So let's see whether what happened from now. But if the yield is going up, naturally the stock market will not be doing that fine. Yeah. So kindly take note of that as well. Very, very important. Yeah. Okay. So now we look at something very, very important, and that is the PPI data. Now this is from year. I'm gonna break it up slightly higher for you. Hold on, yeah. Okay, this is from 2011, and you can see from 2011 until now, all the way the PPI data is at 4 on average, okay? But now the PPI data, the price, the producer price index now is at 11. Oh my God, 11. This is absolutely absurd, okay? It's like twice of the entire time from 2011 to 2021. So with that actually means that, right, the costing is increasing at a very alarming rate, okay? And people is really feeling it right now. And of course now, right, we have the PPI and the CPI spread, and it is also deep red for the 16th month in a row. So all these things basically tell you that, right, the inflation is going to come in very strong and you may have a problem. So all these tells you that why am I able to see the market from a very different angle, because I really put an effort to read whatever I can get my hands on and study any correlationship involved here as well. Okay, all right. So this is the one that really making the camel's back. Now all the way you can see that the VIX itself is basically in very conclusive, sticking to it like a glue. But very surprisingly, from the 5th of May, the VIX start to go sideways and the S&P continue to slide. Now, what I'm trying to say is this is not actually correct at all. So why is that so, right? I'm also quite amazed by this and quite stunned. So I basically went around and asked. So apparently this is the reason, because there's pre-positioning. That means that already hedging has been done. Decline, velocity decline. That means there's not enough equity market, so that's why the VIX don't move. And of course, right, the short-termist dissonance. All right, the VIX itself. Okay. Anyway, the point is this: the world generally remains overhead. That means still a lot of people are still not coming back to work, and that's the reason why the VIX is not moving. And of course, with that, right, we have to understand this. There is a equity movement right now. So he's just trying to tell me that, right, if let's say, this is the 7th consecutive month I realized in volume, and the second time in this 90 years history. So because of that, right, okay, this means that, right, the market might be able to, shake off this pandemic and recover, maybe. All right, so with that itself, right, I'm informing you traders, be very careful. All right, this VIX by not moving itself, right, it's just going to tell me that there's going to be a very big movement coming soon. So if the big movement come in, you must be around there to capture this. If not, you're going to waste this trade, yeah? Okay, all right, got it. Hopefully you like today's sharing itself. Wow, we have more than 112 people online right now. Very thank you for this, okay? 112 people, that's amazing. Oh, yeah. Okay, press continue to into our charts right now. Wow, look at it. Just now, right, I told you to take profit here, remember? And really, the market really followed and really came down. Oh my God, this is really amazing. My goodness, this is like showing you live trading right in front of you. Really, my goodness. Oh, pretty cool, right? Imagine that I was calling for a buy earlier, right here and here. And I said that to take profit here, and now the market really comes down. My God. Okay, all right, let's look at the China market first to begin with the simple. Now, China market this morning has went up, but unfortunately is being resisted by the MLP from this white candle and also by the moving average. Now, this moving average has been very, very resilient, and every time when the market hit the point there itself, the market always takes some profit. All right, the market always takes some profit. So with that, order. Okay, with that, that's all right. We need an up trust to bang above it so that we can continue the recovery. If not, right, there will be selling again. So that's the reason why we are seeing now the US market coming down because of China. The only one that could be had the strength to motivate US. Okay, so watch out for that, guys. We need to cross this figure. This figure itself is 13,250. All right, we need to cross this 250 so that we can have upside. All right, if it doesn't cross 250 right now, then the downside will likely persist. Okay, so traders take note of that. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the Dow Jones right now. The Dow. Now the Dow Jones today, we have already successfully rebounded off this 31,411. So I'm going to leave it there. So if the Dow Jones stays above it, that's fine. Now it's actually now trading above MLP, right? So that means that's the reason why it's buying up. The KSI is red, but it's a downtick rate, so it's also a good thing. But you notice as the market is coming up, right, the KSI now is definitely higher than the previous one. So likely is because the sellers are still trying to sell the market, sell the counter, sell something itself. Okay. So anyway, the Dow Jones for today, it has to climb up all the way here to 32,316 to get, to see some further upside. If the Dow can cross 32,316, it may go higher, but at least for now, it will be 32,316. Okay. All right. So this is very, very important. Nasdaq, interesting. Now Nasdaq today is a buy. Why? Because Nasdaq today is a classic trade. Classic means that the current price right now is above the opening price of the day and also above the pivot one. This is a classic day. KSI is red, but it's downtick. That means the selling pressure is reducing. So now you can see that it's above MLP. So good. That's why today it will be a buy on the Nasdaq, and 12,335 could be the target. Now it's only 12,100. Wow. Do you think that it can come all the way here itself? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But let's just give it a try, okay? And let's see whether can the Nasdaq go to 12,335. Okay. Am I long right now? Yes, I am. Definitely. Okay. S&P 500. S&P 500 also had the same thing. The KSI is red, but it's downtick. That means the selling is getting lesser. And of course, now it has triggered the MLP and rebounding soon. So if things go well, it may go all the way to 4016. Okay, this is a technical point, but it's only made available for students of mine. After today, right, this line will be wrong. Okay, all right, so take out of that 416, yeah. Okay, Hang Seng, very important. Hang Seng is a DJDD, Doji directional day. That means the market will go in a single direction. Now, KSI is red in color and it's downtick, so that means sellers are reducing. So this morning, when the market opened, right, it's a classic trade because you can see the market opens above the pivot one. All right, above pivot one, 19,477. Okay, and then after that, straight away, the market shoot up already, and you are growing such an alarming speed itself for today, Hang Seng. Yeah. Hang Seng is a DJDD plus a classic trade. Usually it will be very good. Okay, usually it will be very, very good. So let's see what's the result like. Okay. Okay, this is Nikkei. Now Nikkei today big rally, right? Today Nikkei big rally. Why? Same thing, guys. Very important. Nikkei today came down all the way and then stay above the pivot one. It's a classic trade. And of course, at the same time, the market went above MLP. MLP is 35,728. So now it's more than 500 points. My God. So KSI was red in color, downtick, right? So everybody was just emphasizing on other market, but they don't know that today will be a lovely day for this. For this is really incredible. The Nikkei is pumping up. Gold likely is going for this, right? Going for the 26,600. Very, very high chance. Yeah. Okay, so that is the Nikkei. So how high can Nikkei go? Well, same thing, right? Nikkei, if you want to go higher, you can go all the way here itself to 26,581. Okay? All right, about 150 points away, yeah? Okay, crude oil. Now, crude oil, I'm still very bullish. I'm telling you, I'm bullish on crude oil. I said that the market will hit 106, 104, and it pulled back, already pulled back, and then after next number was 106. So yes, indeed, it went up to 106 already. Fantastic, and this is DJDD, right? So that means that there could be potential upside. So I kind of believe that, right? Sorry, crude oil, yeah, will be going to 109, yeah. I believe that crude oil will go to 109 because that is the KCB level. Okay, 109. Okay, crude oil, yes. But Biden have been dumping. Yes, Biden have been dumping, but the market doesn't react. So that's why I say there'll be higher level to go. Okay, gold. Now for gold today, we can see from the screen right now, the gold is not in the best condition. No color change itself, but it did touch the pivot 2 and rebounded. Okay, that's a good one. So suggestion is this from you now, right now. And okay, anything else? Nothing, right? Okay, so for it itself, right, for gold, if it stays above the 1820, which it is doing right now, it will likely be able to go to the MLP level and 1836.7. Now, if you want to be even cautious in the way, you can park at this along this. You can do that right now. You can aim it. If you think you'll go higher, the 169, 65, you can go ahead to predict that. But for me, it's all right. I think I'm comfortable with 1836 first. I think 1836 will be a very, very good level for me as a trader for today. Okay. Yeah, 1836 as a target for TP. Yeah. Okay, 1836. Okay, how about silver? Now silver has came down and it lost the $21 support level preset. It smashed down and now it's at $20 already. Would it be a buy? Yes, today will be a buy on silver. I already told you I will buy some silver, and now it's a lower price. Definitely, I will buy. So the thing is, buying silver in the first barrier to clear will be the MLP, right? And when MLP clear, then we're talking about much higher level and looking at this, right, 22.92 level. Okay, all right. So traders, watch out for this. For silver, it should be bottoming out soon. Okay, all right. All right, so that is silver, though with gold. Let's look at the Bitcoin for now. Oh my God. Now Bitcoin has re-established itself and is staying above 30,000. Whoa, nice job. Now Bitcoin today is a DJDD, Dojo Directional Day. So usually when this happens, right, we should be able to see the market doing a directional move and the market choose to be buy today, right? Chose to be a buy today. Wait, are you able to hear me? What's my side? My Facebook is down. Are you able to hear me? Okay. Facebook is this Bitcoin today has recovered. It touched MLP 28,528 very nicely. Cross pivot 1. So that is a classic trade. When you have a classic trade, it's all right. It's always a good buy. So now you can see right here. Okay, you can see on the classic trade here, the market came down first. Okay, came down first. For Bitcoin came down. Then you can see the KCX turning green, right? That means the boys are coming in to buy. And when the boys confirm buying, that was where the color changed from red to yellow, and it was above MLP. So it's the first reason to buy. Then it went up, right? Now, this is pivot 1. Pivot 1 is automatically calculated for you. So when it crosses above pivot 1, it's all right, means that the market is bullish. So that's why here is a very good buy. The KSI turned green. All right, the blue bars recovered. That means the bearishness is no longer there, and the market went up. And because it's above OP opening price of the day, and it is a classic. Every CCRY will be a buy. Yes, every CCRY is a buy. So that means that later on, right, there could be another buy for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, right, how high will it be able to go? Now, Bitcoin, how high will it be able to go? Okay, Bitcoin today, if all goes well, Bitcoin can go back up again to about 31,000 level, but that will be all. Now, why do I say that? Because this selling itself, right, is not just only of loaner and stuff. It's actually a repercussion effect of the money tightening itself. So if it goes up, the maximum I see is only 33,000, and that is the best I can see. Remember when Bitcoin was coming down to 27,000, I already tell you, right, once it 27,000, I will buy Bitcoin. And indeed, I bought some Bitcoin over there. So to me now, right, as a trader, I think that 31,000 would be the level that I'm very comfortable to take some profit without putting myself over the weekend risk. Now, do be careful of the weekend risk, yeah? The weekend risk. Now, we have seen this not the first time, not the second. We've seen this a couple of times, whereby the weekend risk comes in, whereby the Bitcoin just plunge, okay? So I'm just saying that, right? I'm not having any information about this, but I'm just telling you, be very careful about this weekend risk on Bitcoin. Because with all the ongoing right now, all the altcoin and stuff, right? If this thing actually goes wrongly, it may create and crater the market. So be very careful. So holding the cryptocurrency over the weekend, it may carry risk. Of course, if it's good, it may make a lot of money. But if it's wrong, right, it'll be very scary. So I will not do that. I will rather take my long position off from the table and wait for it. Okay. Now Ethereum. Now Ethereum also did the same thing today. It's also above the pivot 1. And also it's also above the MLP for today. So Ethereum is good. Now Ethereum, if we go out right, it should be able to come to this point here. If I were to look at it from the chart point, it should be able to come to 23. Now, why Bitcoin? I'm not that confident because Ethereum has more utility. So Ethereum itself, 2300 will be the level I'm looking at. But if the market later on pulls back below this 1961, right, then there will be some problem. Yeah. Now, one thing to note, guys, you notice something very important along most of the chart today. Yeah, I mean, on the way down, the selling is reducing, so that's why the bottoming out is nearby. But if you notice at the same time now today, the market itself, right, is going up, but the selling power it again. So there is a lot of sellers in the market. So if the market can be strong enough to go up, right, all the short sellers must cover back, and then there'll be short squeeze. Okay, but if the short sellers is stronger than the buyer, then that will pressure the market much lower today, and that is where I'm pretty worried. Okay, got my point here itself. All right, so guys, for today's summary, right, I'm quite confident with gold today. I believe that the dollar will pull back today. I believe that Nasdaq will go up. When Bitcoin goes up, right, the Nasdaq itself will be pushing up because Tesla, MicroStrategy, they'll go up again because as long as the Bitcoin stays up. But you must understand the Bitcoin, the average price about 32,000, right? Remember, so it's still underwater right now. So it's not the best deal right now, but at least it's not so bad as compared to yesterday. Okay, that will be all for today. Thank you very much once again for today. I really thank you guys for today's all your helping here, and also thank me all the very nice comment. And for students of mine who actually make money and you're in the Cal, I want in group chat itself. Now phase 1 is over. We will proceed to do phase 2. Phase 2 itself, right, we'll need to do some housekeeping. We need to, get you moving again with some details before we go to phase 2. Okay, guys, thank you once again. You take care. I love you guys. It's a wonderful time we had. Thank you. All right, this is Cal signing off. I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.